All right, friends, it is a very special day in our nation's history today. Today is Inauguration Day. Okay, it's a very funny word, isn't it? Inauguration. That means today is the day that happens every 4 years where the president who was elected in November takes office. And that is going to happen today at noon. So we are about 3.5 hours out from that lovely ceremony that will be taking place. It's very formal. There are lots of people that you will know that will be there. Lots of famous people, lots of people who are of the arts, who write poems, who create music and things of the like to help our nation celebrate this new day, okay? One of the things that you know that we have talked about is that we live in a democracy, which means we are able to elect or vote for our leaders. So there are many people, as there are every year, who are not excited because their candidate did not win. But even still, this is always a day to celebrate because it is a day that shows that we can transfer power peacefully. Okay, that we don't have to have a war every time a new person takes office. So this is a great day in our nation's history, as it is every 4 years. Okay. Today, to explore Inauguration Day, you are going to be exploring a Scholastic News website. That Scholastic News website is going to give you an article about the president's big day. There is a video to watch about what inauguration days are normally like. And then there are some opportunities for you to share some things that you learned that you might not have known before. So we will get to that Scholastic article, but first I want us to look at a history of inauguration days. So what is this day? What's it going to look like? What's it going to sound like? What does it mean? What's going to happen? We're going to take a look at that today. And then I'm going to send you into some independent breakout rooms to explore some information for yourself. So without further ado, I present to you Mrs. Kim Reed's Inauguration Day.
Inauguration Day 2021. On January 20th, 2021, we will celebrate the 59th Inauguration Day. Inauguration? That's a big word. What does it mean? Inauguration is a beginning. So the presidential inauguration is a special event to mark the beginning of a person's position, work, and service as president. You may wonder, who is the president? The president is the leader of the United States government. He is the head of the executive branch, which makes sure that all the laws are followed. He is also the commander-in-chief of all the armed forces. Every 4 years, Americans can vote for the next president of the United States. Election Day is always a Tuesday, next after the first Monday in November. Voting is important. Every United States citizen can vote. It is a right and a privilege for every American. For election year 2020, the people of the United States of America voted that Joseph Biden will be the 46th president. On Wednesday, January 20th, 2021, Joseph Biden will become the 46th president of the United States of America.
And as you know, that is today, Wednesday, January 20th, 2021. You are living out history in front of your eyes.
Do you know what makes the United States of America very special and very unique? We can be proud because the United States of America practices peaceful transfer of power. The Constitution calls for federal elections that allow for a peaceful transfer of power. This involves handing over position, power, and responsibility from one leader to the next when political parties differ and when they do not. Peaceful transfer of power is just a fancy way of saying that the power of being president goes from one person to the next person without any fighting, without any whining, and without anyone throwing a tantrum. Peaceful transfer of power means that everyone respects the votes of all Americans and the Constitution. It is not about me, but about all of us, the U.S. On President Clinton's inauguration day, President Bush wrote him a special letter. He wrote, "When I walked into this office just now, I felt the same sense of wonder and respect that I felt 4 years ago. I know you will feel that too. You will be our president when you read this note. I wish you well. I wish your family well. Your success now is our country's success. I am rooting hard for you." His letter is a great example of that peaceful transfer of power. Joe Biden will be the 46th president. He was the vice president for President Barack Obama, and he was a U.S. Senator for 36 years. Kamala Harris will be the vice president. She will be the first woman to be vice president. She will be the first African American and first Asian American to be vice president. So, what happens on Inauguration Day? Let's take a look at past inauguration days to see. The president will say the presidential oath, which is his promise to do his very best to protect and defend the Constitution. The Chief Justice will help the president to say the presidential oath. Presidents will say a speech which tells us what he hopes and plans to do as president. This is a picture of George Washington, our first president, giving his speech. On Inauguration Day, people pray for the president and for the country. On Inauguration Day, people sing. On Inauguration Day, people say special poems. On Inauguration Day, people play special music. On Inauguration Day, the president and his family will be part of a parade. On Inauguration Day, people dance and celebrate. Why do people celebrate? The Inauguration Day is a celebration of not only a new president, but of democracy and of the United States of America. Inauguration Day 2021 comes for President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris.
All righty, so that is Inauguration Day. That is what is taking place today at noon. Questions, concerns, or comments about Inauguration Day? Steve.
About Trump.
Oh, you muted yourself, Steve.
The thing about presidents passing down their power peacefully, not so much this year. Trump committed voter fraud.
So there was some non-peaceful responses and behavior, yes, and that is unfortunate for our country because we haven't really suffered that before. There's always been a peaceful transfer of power. So we are hopeful that today that peace will continue, right? That today everything will go smoothly and Americans will be able to accept what has come to be. Terrence, questions?
Why does she keep saying 2021?
Because that is what today is.
It's 2021, not 2021.
So it's a 4-digit number, which means it has a thousands place. 2021 is what we commonly say, but that number is 2021. Yes, William.
You're actually supposed to call it 2021. Everybody just calls it 2021.
Yeah, it's kind of shorthand. It's an abbreviation. Yep. All right. We are going to show you what you are going to explore today. I'm very excited about this. Scholastic News did a wonderful job putting together an article about what's going to happen today and a couple videos as well. So please go to your Seesaw activities. You are going to see an assignment called The President's Big Day. And it says that you're going to click Add Response. When you click Add Response, you're going to get a link, okay? And let me show you first before you do that. When you click this link right here, it's going to open up to something that says Make a Copy. You want to make a copy for yourself. So when you click on that Make a Copy button, it will open you up to your very own Google Slides about Inauguration Day with President Joe Biden. So you can click through these slides. There's directions on the front. One is watch the video. When you watch the video, it'll take you to the next slide, and here's the video. Click here. Then it says answer a question about the video. Read or listen to the article. So on slide 3, there is an article for you to read. You can also listen to it. And then it says share what you learned. So on the last slide, you're going to tell me what you learned from today's explorations. Okay, so this is a free exploration time for you to learn about the history that you are seeing live out in your own lifetime. This is very exciting. Okay, questions or comments about what you're going to do right now? Levin.
Oh, I don't have a question. I just need to say something.
Okay.
Me and my parents have like a super tight schedule today. We have a lot of things to do, so I might not be on all the Zooms.
Okay, just make sure you watch those recordings so that you can catch those later and get caught up on your work, okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay, so again, you're going to the President's Big Day. You're going to click on Add Response. That's going to open you up to a link. And when you click on that link, it will make a copy for you. You're going to click through each slide to complete the activities. And when you're done, you will click this check. Okay? Any questions before I send you into your breakout rooms to work independently and explore? Terrence.
Do we just look through the slides?
So again, those directions are right up here on the front. You're going to watch a video. Second, you're going to answer questions about the video right here. Answer a question. Third, you're going to read or listen to the article. And then fourth, you're going to share what you learned. Tell me what you learned today. Okay? All right. William.
Why on Seesaw does it say 2 copy?
So remember, when you click that link, it's going to give you an option to make a copy. So if everybody was on the same Google Slides right here, oh, I stopped the share. There we go. If everybody was on the same Google Slides, William, then you couldn't type your own information. You'd be typing over each other. So you're going to click on make a copy, and that will open up your very own Google Slides. Okay. Yes, Elijah.
How did it make a copy?
By clicking the button that says make a copy. Right there.
Okay.
Alrighty. Okay, so I'm going to send you into your breakout room independently. So you're by yourself for the next 10 minutes so that you can explore this, watch the video by yourself, read the article by yourself, type some answers by yourself. So it's going to be by yourself so that you can get comfortable with our history that is living in front of your eyes today, okay? So again, you're by yourself. So is anybody going to call me into a breakout room and say, no one's in here with me? Because you're by yourself. All right, I'm going to set up these breakout rooms for you. There was a lot of information there, and those 10 minutes were not enough, and they weren't supposed to be enough. They were time for you to get started and to get interested and explore. So as I was sharing, this was not enough time for you to finish. It wasn't supposed to be. This was supposed to be time for you to get interested and explore so that you're excited to look at it later, okay? So today, during your independent work times this morning and this afternoon, you can spend more time on this assignment, okay? Watching the video, answering the questions, reading the article. Remember, if it won't let you log in, you know how to do this. We've done Scholastic News together several times. You click log in, you say that you're a student, and then you sign in with your Google Classroom. Okay, we've done this many times throughout the year. So Scholastic News, again, if you need to log in, it's not taking you directly there, and sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why. You're going to log in. You are a student, and like with everything, you're going to use Google Classroom, and that will let you get to the video and to the article. Okay? If this continues to be a problem, you can log in during office hours with me, and I would be happy to help you go over it, okay? Right now, we are stopping and moving on to reading. We're 5 minutes late to reading. We need to get going on it, okay?